This is an HMC Transient 2.9, and it's in orange, or kind of like a, some might call it a day glow orange, but it's a really nice color. Jim only made, I think, a few of these, one or two with the thumb stud like you see here, and then one or two with the window, and that's it. Other than that, he's obviously made these in different, I guess, variants, if you want to call it, different scale material, cutouts, things like that, but not with the orange. This features an inset lock in black hardware. And overall, it's just a really cool knife. I got this because I wanted something a bit smaller. I have an HMC in the 3.2 with the window, and I love that knife, and I saw this come up for sale and I snagged it. Between the 3.2 and the 2.9, I prefer probably the size of the 3.2 a little bit more in my hand. As you can see here, you get a nice grip. I'll zoom out a little bit. You get a nice purchase on it, but it's a little small. But it makes it's a great carry size. And then because of the studs, it makes deploying the knife extremely easy. Kind of fumbling that on camera here. But you can reverse flick it easily, thumb flick it easily, and roll it out easily. On the 2.9 with the window, thumb flicking like this is very difficult because you can't quite get your thumb into the window to flick it. So on a 2.9, if you guys are interested in a 2.9, you definitely want to go with the thumb stud, in my opinion. And the flipper tab works great as well. It's got great jimping up here. That said, my thumb naturally wants to come just a little bit forward of that, but it does work great. Feels great in the hand. A little bit small for me, and I have medium hands, but it's doable, and I'm being nitpicky. Good lockup, very, very smooth, shake shut. Flies right open, has good acoustics, the whole 9 yards. The blade is magna cut, and it's approximately 2.9 inches. The overall length, what I'll do here is I'll grab my tape measure. Whoops, drop that. And coming back here, you've got right about 7.1 inches overall. So probably 7 if I was really taking my time there. And again, that's what it looks like in the hand. Weight, pull out the scale. Light knife, 2.4 ounces, 2.395, however you want to read that. For comparison, this is how much a Strider PT weighs, and then this is how much Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 weighs. So you can kind of see the difference there. And size-wise, compared to those, Strider PT, large Sebenza, and as you can see here, it follows closely to the PT. The PT has this front choil though right here that makes gripping it actually easier. It's a more natural feel. And then of course the Sebenza being quite a bit larger. Putting these away. Fit and finish is, pretty much clinical with this one. No flaws per se at all. Everything's perfect. Good lockup. Really nice deployment. No lock rock, anything like that. You know, you got some detailing down here as well. Let me see if there's anything on the inside. Not that I can tell, any sort of you know, printing or anything like that on the inside of the G10. There doesn't appear to be any. But yeah, the finish here is a satin finish that's newer for Jim. I think in the last 6 or 8 months. I forget exactly what goes into it, but it creates a really nice effect. I guess the one thing though, you know, is it does pick up your fingerprints pretty easily, but it's a beautiful blade, beautiful profile. See what else. So yeah, I don't see too many of these 2.9s out there on YouTube or anything like that, so I just wanted to throw this up there. And again, if you're someone looking to get a 2.9, I definitely would suggest going with thumb studs over the window variant. But yeah, it's a great looking knife. Jim does drops like once a month, once every other month it seems like now. You got to be quick, especially if it's a variant like this that's, you know, really good looking and hot. It'll sell out within a second or two. So keep a lookout on his Instagram, and then also sign up for his newsletter, and you can you know, kind of get a head start on what's coming up next. It's one of those things where it's obviously maker's choice, so sometimes you put something out that looks really good to me anyways, and then other times not so much. So definitely, if you see something you like, make sure to snag it, because you never know if he's going to make it again, or if he does make it again, when. It's always a mystery. So yeah, hopefully that helps, you know, give you guys a little bit of a size comparison against some pretty common knives. And you know, there's a lot of talk out there on thumb stud versus window, 2.9 thumb stud, 3.2 window. All right, take care.